Hi there, I'm Apatros, and this is the Apatros Review. Now this episode we take a look at a Spanish horror film called A Candle for the Devil. That's if you take the Spanish title of this film translated to English. But in the English market it's known as It Happened a Nightmare Inn. Now this film is available on the Mill Creek Pure Terror box set, but in the censored version. Now it's a Spanish film. It was theatrically released and premiered in Spain on the 1st of February 1973. But then it was re-released in that country on the 28th of January 1974. It premiered in the US on the 14th of October 1974. It was directed by Eugenio Martin and written by him and Antonio Foss. A rather unforgivably dull entry in the Spanish horror market in the 1970s, Candle for the Devil, more well known under the title It Happened at Nightmare Inn, which is the title of the heavily censored versions, of which my review print from the Mill Creek Pure Terror set box consists of, is the tale of a pair of puritanical sisters who run an inn in a small Spanish town. In addition to running the place, the sisters also have the odd habit of murdering anyone they feel offend their puritanical values. Anybody who even makes the mistake of wearing clothing too skimpy gets included in their hit list. One of the sisters also has, at least in the uncut version, a relationship with the town's handyman, and as the disappearances of the guests begin to take their toll in the town, the townsfolk, the town is too small to have a police department, decide to take matters into their own hands. Now, while fans of this film are strongly urged to track down an uncut version at all costs, there are a couple of DVDs of the uncut version currently out there, from the British Odeon disc and the Scorpion release as well. This film is pretty much a waste of time for non-fans. The film seems to be unaware of the basic things like pacing. The cut version only runs to 67 minutes, yet feels like twice that long, and the technical side of things are mediocre. Director Eugenio Martin's most famous film is the extremely cheesy but very entertaining Horror Express. But the worst part is that the story makes very little sense from a motivational standpoint. The sisters are puritanical extremists who kill any woman who they feel doesn't meet their moral standards. It is actually quite interesting to note here that the director made the film as a protest against the dictatorship of General Franco, who was well on his way to the grave by this point in time. But for some reason they are also falling foul of their own moral code, as one of them peeks at young boys skinny dipping and has an affair with the inn's handyman, which makes them somewhat hypocritical in nature. If you're a fan of the film, the uncut version is the best to get. It has all the violence, sex and nudity card of the film, but those who are not die-hard devotees of the Spanish horror market should look elsewhere. With that in mind, The Candle for the Devil gets a D+, 3 out of 10. This is disappointingly dull. Now for nudity. I've looked up stills of the violence and nudity on this film online. There's some blood and a few pairs of boobs shown, but nothing more than that. And like I said, my review print is the cut version from the Mill Creek Pure Terror set. So if you want to get this film, just get the uncut version from either the British Odeon disc or the Scorpion release. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed that. So Candle for the Devil, It Happened a Nightmare Inn gets a D+, 3 out of 10. It's disappointing. Now, I do not do requests, but if you have any questions about DVDs or films, just hit me up in the comment section. I'll be happy to answer. Hope you guys are staying safe, take it easy, enjoy the rest of the year, and that's it.